There are some hypocrites on the loose. These white Christian nationalists and their bullshit and them being on their high and mighty self-righteous soapbox about abortion and about this and about that thing and this thing and about the trans community of the LGBTQ folks reading books that if you don't want an abortion, don't get one. If you don't want to be gay, married to a gay person, don't get gay married. If you don't want to transition from the gender you were born to another one, don't get a treatment for it. Leave people the fuck alone. But you're out here on your soapboxes talking about morality, talking about the foundations of this country, talking about trying to make your religion the policies and then have the government enforce the Bible. And then behind closed doors, you're on that bullshit. You're on that bullshit. And so that's what we're going to show right now. This motherfucker right here. Let me show you this.
Videos I've ever made. I can say without a doubt, this is my least favorite video. I don't want to do it, but I am. And it's going to come out. So you're going to find out one way or the other. So I may as well tell you myself. I know that Giovanni Capriglione has been having affairs since 2005 because it's me. I'm her. I'm not proud of it. In fact, I'm ashamed of it. Hopefully you can keep in mind that we all have a past. And I wish I could say for him that that was the worst of it, but it's not. Due to legal reasons, I can't divulge much more until tomorrow. And then I believe I'm free to divulge everything, is my understanding. So I have every intention of doing that. But yeah. So let the judgment begin.
You all, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? And it's always, I love you too, Joanne. It's always these motherfuckers that's on their soapbox, so self-righteous, talking about abortion. This and what she comes around to say is that this starch pro-life Republican, Miss Capriglione, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right or not, Giovanni Capriglione, not only has he been having a affair for the better part of 2 decades, he has paid for multiple abortions. And this motherfucker wants to make it where you can't even get an abortion if you're raped. No exceptions for rape or incest. Medical, none. No exceptions. There might be one that he went to for life of the mother. And then we're finding out that doesn't even become an exception because the doctors are afraid unless you're at the death's door to give you the treatment, and it ends up being just as bad because they wait so long to be able to prove that you need it medically. So it's just as bad as if it didn't even, there was no exception for that either. And he's so on his box about this thing, but behind closed doors, not only is he having, which he admitted to having a 2 decades long affair with Alex Grace, the former exotic dancer that you just saw, but he denies all the other allegations. But you know it's true. You know it's true. She continued that post online over the weekend, detailing more specific allegations. You can go back and look at that. She said it's a 17-year-long affair. Okay, that was him committing adultery with it, also paying for abortions. Okay, but here he is on his soapbox, on his microphone, in his bully pulpit of the office of politics that he is in, trying to deny women the right to choose what happens with, to, and comes out of their own bodies while he is counseling out the life that he's putting in her body over those years.